reading for you for the full moon in Sagittarius. What I got for you before I started this video for you, I feel like at this time, I feel like you're truly connected to everything around you. I feel like you are working so heavy in like nostalgia here as well, right? I feel like you're like looking back at the past. I feel like you're having like just happiness and joy for how things have grown, how things have transpired here. I feel like there's a sense of gratitude here for yourself, for what you've been through, for what you've gone through here as well. I feel like there's a lot of I feel like there's a lot of testing that you've been going through here as well. Like there's a lot of things that have been brought back up, put back in your face here, right? So you can really deal with it, really see how you're gonna act in these situations, how you're gonna handle these things, right? And I feel like Gemini, I feel like there's a space here where you've literally had to go through just about every traumatic, complicated, frustrating situation here for yourself. Like I feel like this goes all the way back childhood, past life stuff here, right? I feel like there's a lot of things that you've had to like really work through, get through here as well, right? And I feel like you're like looking back and like you're really truly proud of yourself. Like I feel like where you're at now, the space you're at now, I feel like it's probably the best space that you've been in a long time, like in years here, Gemini. Like I feel like you're almost like looking back as to like 2-3 years ago, right? And I feel like you're so proud of yourself. I feel like you've really had like accomplishments. Like I feel like you've really pulled yourself together. You've really you really put yourself out there. You put your neck out there. And I feel like how things have transpired, how things have accumulated here, right? Like you're proud of yourself. You're excited. You know that like all these challenges have been for a reason here, right? And you know that it's taking you somewhere so much greater than you ever could have like imagined when you first started doing whatever it is you've been doing here for yourself, right? Like you feel connected, you feel whole. I feel like you feel like a part of yourself with the past, and like you feel your presence for the future here, right? Like you know that whatever it is that you have going on, like you know that like all the hard times, it was for a purpose. Like everything happened up to this point for a reason, and it's to get you where it is you're supposed to be going, to where like there can be like the most terrible, awful thing in the world that happens to you here, right? And how you've been trained in your lifetime up to this point, nothing can really come in and bother you. Nothing can really affect you here, right? Like nobody can really come in and affect your mood. Nobody can come and affect your mindset here, right? Like you're realizing you are truly the magician of your life. The only person that can really come in and change or do anything for yourself here is you. And Gemini, you're excited. You're excited here, right? Like I feel like there's almost like a space here where you're really wanting to go out and like share your knowledge with people, like teach people certain things that you know here for yourself that have really helped you as well. You're gonna know who these people are, right? Don't waste your time, don't waste your energy, don't drain yourself on people that are not going to take heed to what you're saying, that are not going to listen to you here as well, right? And I feel like it's wisdom. It's wisdom, like it's what is it? Discernment. You have wisdom and discernment at this time in your life that it's been given to you, that I feel like it's an upgrade here. I feel like it's a promotion. I feel like you can literally like look at a situation and read the whole thing down. Like you know exactly what's going on. You know where it is you're supposed to be going, how it is you're supposed to be moving here, right? Gemini, I feel like you're almost even like paying attention to your intuition here, like how much that's even changed here for yourself. Gemini, I feel like you're a grown-up now. I feel like you're really proud of yourself. You know that where it is you're going is not anywhere you could have planned. Like I don't think that 10 years ago you would have sat down and like had this list planned out for yourself here, right? But now that you're here, now that you worked through all this, now that you followed the directions, you listen to the signs, the synchronicities of the world, the universe, I feel like you've been co-creating with the universe here, right? You listened to where it was you were supposed to be going, and you followed those directions, and it took you to a place that is so unimaginable, so grateful here, right? I feel once again, I feel like though you have the world in your hands. I feel like you're being so supported here, right? There could be an ending in a situation here as well, right? With the King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there was a huge ending with this King of Swords, and I feel like that's really pushing you into a new direction here, right? I feel like there's been a whole lot of communication involved with this King of Swords. That could be Aquarius. Aquarius, Gemini. This could be you, Gemini here, right? If you're a masculine energy, Gemini or Libra here as well. I feel like you guys are going in separate directions here, right? I feel like your life is taking you once again in a whole different direction. Like this is not something that you could have planned here, right? I feel like it's almost like the universe is like pulling the two of you guys here apart. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a really heavy word exchange here as well, right? whoever this person is, I feel like this is a person that you let into your home, you allowed to be close to you here, right? There could have been a lot of drinking, there could have been a lot of gifts exchanged here as well, right? It doesn't have to be romantic per se, but I feel like this was a person that you had genuine care for here, right? I feel like you're sad that the situation has ended here as well, right? But I feel like there's a sense of relief, right? Like I feel like this was a companion, this was somebody that you exchanged ideas with here as well, right? I feel like it got too heavy. I feel like it got too complicated here as well, right? Like I feel like, and we have the hangman. I feel like this had to end in order for you to be pushed to a different direction here, right? Like I feel like if you would have continued having this relationship here with this King of Swords, I don't think that you would be taken to the next level, right? I feel like this person was almost preventing your growth here as well. When this first ends, I don't think you're necessarily going to see it like this. I feel like this is how it's going to come out, right? And then we have Eight of Pentacles. I feel like it's pushing you harder into your work instead of, I feel like if there was a King of Swords around you at this, around you at this time, involving your workspace, I feel like they were a distraction, right? And I feel like once they kind of leave, I feel like that's helping you kind of like hyper focus on what it was you were trying to do anyways. I feel like you had goals, accomplishments, things that you wanted to like really put like pen to paper here for as well, right? I feel like you could have gotten bored. I feel like you could have like been allowing like different distractions, different people to come in, different people's energies here, right? And really take you off what it was you were doing. When you have realizations as to, hey, what this King of Swords was doing, I feel like you're making a very swift action and like really changing your focus, like really putting your energy and focus into something that's worthwhile, something that you can count on here, right? And I feel like that's your pentacles, that's your money here, right? That's your work. It's things that you can accumulate over time here, right? With this King of Swords, I feel like it was just a lot of words. I don't feel like you were receiving true benefits from the situation here, right? I feel like if anything, you were wasting more money, spending more money here as well, right? When you take this new direction, I feel like there's going to feel like a sense of anxiety here, right? I feel like a lot of the reason why I feel like you had continued to kind of hold this energy around you, I feel like you felt lonely, right? Like you didn't want to do things by yourself. You weren't, but I feel like even though this person was company for you, I don't feel like it was good company. I feel like it was leaving you worse for wear here as well. And I feel like you really start noticing that. I feel like you're going to realize you'd rather be alone than spend time and energy and waste it on people that aren't bringing in positive experiences anyways, right? And then we have Queen of Cups. And then we have Queen of Cups with the Page of Cups. I feel like there could be a Queen of Cups wanting to come in at this time. That could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio here as well, right? I feel like they have genuine emotion and genuine care for you here, right? I feel like they could be wanting to move closer to you here, right? I feel like they're having some anxiety about this. I feel like this is still an option that's on the table. I don't necessarily, they want to move closer to you. They want to be closer. They want to have more of a relationship here, right? I feel like there's something in the situation that really makes them anxious, right? I feel like you have a very genuine close connection here with this Queen of Cups. I feel like there's been some space and some distance that has separated the two of you. This could be a family member, a friend, anything like that. I feel like they're wanting to come back in and have a coming together of sorts, right? What is this World card? We have the Devil. If there's been any toxic, negative people preventing you from getting where it is you're trying to go, once again, I feel like you have goals. I feel like you have wishes, things that you're wanting to really have manifest into your reality here as well, right? I feel like, once again, I feel like there's been a lot of toxic people, negative people around you that have been preventing you from getting to the next level. Once you have realizations as to, hey, these people are truly stopping you from getting where it is you're supposed to be going here, you're walking away from them. You're trusting your intuition. I feel like, especially with how it kind of looks like an eclipse here, right? I feel like after this eclipse, I feel like you're having some true understanding as to what types of people you've been surrounding yourself with, what types of energy here, right? I feel like there's almost been like a covering, like so you couldn't truly see like what it was that these people's like true intentions were here, right? Once the veil has thinned, once you have true understanding as to what these people are, you're really walking away. You don't want toxicity. You don't want to be tied down to situations where you feel obligated, necessary. It's you have to do these things. No, that's not fair to yourself here, right? You have goals, you have dreams, you have things you're wanting to accomplish here, right? I feel like you're tired of wasting your energy. And I feel like it's also been like money here, right? I feel like you've been wasting time, energy, money on people, places, and situations that are no longer for you. With this Queen of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Wands. Okay. Sorry. With this King of Swords, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands here, right? if there's a Queen of Pentacles in this situation, it could be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I feel like this feminine energy is truly protecting herself, her energy, her heart from this King of Pentacles. And I don't think it's 2 sevens here. We have the 7 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. If there was a Queen of Pentacles here dealing with a King of Swords, right? She's not focused on having any forward growth, any forward movement with this person. She's protecting herself, protecting her energy here as well, right? If they're coming in trying to use like verbal manipulation, this Queen of Pentacles is only focusing on her money. Once again, you're transmuting this energy. You're making sure that, hey, you're focused on the right things. You have tunnel vision. Like no matter what people are trying to come in and like interrupt you with doing here, right? You're not allowing yourself to get taken off your square. Like you stay fruitful, you stay beautiful, you focus on your paper, you focus on your money, you focus on what you're doing. Don't allow people to come in and swindle you off of what you're doing here, right? The more you keep pouring your energy into all these other people, right, it takes from you, and that's not fair. So once you have realization, hey, what's more important, this King of Swords and their verbal manipulation here, right? I feel like there's a heavy Aquarius, especially with this Devil card. I feel like it's heavy Aquarius here, right? You start really protecting yourself. You start protecting your energy, your feelings here, right? You're not allowing people to come in and really mess with you here, right? If it's not a situation you can pour into, if it's not a situation you can truly grow from, prosper here, right? You're leaving it behind. You're only pouring into things that will benefit you, yourself, your family, your loved ones, the people around you, the people that support you here, right? You're no longer supporting people that are not here for you. With this 5 of Cups, we have Knight of Wands. Although you're sad about the situation being ending, you're passionate about where it is you're trying to go. I feel like this person could have, I feel like this King of Swords was, I don't feel like it was romantic. I feel like it was very much a friendship here, right? I feel like they could have been like preventing you from having like romance here, right? Yeah, I feel like this was just a friendship here, right? I feel like they really could have been preventing you from having forward growth with your romantic relationship here, right? Once this person kind of moves out of the way, you're having some understanding here, like, hey, now that they're not cock blocking you anymore, it's time to focus on your romance. Like you're inspired. There's people out here you're wanting to see date here as well, right? I feel like you were like paying too close attention to other people's feelings here as well, right? That's not safe for you. That's not happy for you, right? And then we have 6 of Wands. Yeah. Once this person leaves, once this person stops taking up so much, I feel like you're almost like babysitting a grown up here, right? Like once this person kind of gets out of the way, out of the situation here, right? Like it's time for you to get out and start living your life. And I feel like you're really excited. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have so many different opportunities pouring in for you here as well, right? With this Hangman, we have the 9 of Pentacles. It's going to take you seeing like this was for your best benefit. This was for your success here as well, especially with we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords with this Hangman. Once you see the circumstance differently, once you have understanding like, hey, this was for your best good, now you can really root yourself. Now you can really ground yourself. Now I feel like you were almost like scared to like live your truth here with this person, right? Like instead of being able to rest, recharge, say the things that you're wanting to say, be in your home and do the things that you were wanting to do here, right? Like it's time to really let this go. Bye. Yeah. It's time to really let this go, right? It's time to rest, retreat, recharge within yourself and really find out what it is you're wanting to do next, where it is you're trying to take your life here, right? With this 8 of Pentacles, we have the 4 of Wands here, right? You could be working on a business at home here as well, right? And then we have Page of Wands. I don't feel like you're necessarily sharing that with other people. This is a project here that is very inspirational, that really gets you excited to get up and moving. I feel like if you've been like moonlighting here, if you've been like having like a job outside of your job here as well, right? You're gonna realize like, hey, like you're gonna start seeing benefits. You're gonna start seeing monetary gains here from this as well, right? Yes. And then we have Queen of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're doing heavy manifestation work. If there's been any like issues with money here as well, I feel like that's all been cleared up for you. I feel like it's taking you, once again, focusing on your own paper, focusing on what it is that you were trying to do here with this Queen of Wands and this 8 of Pentacles. If you this person had to get out of the picture so that you could be the boss, so that you could really come in and take charge and have the actions and the know-how as to what it is you're trying to accomplish here, right? This person was just preventing you from making the amount of money that was necessary for you. It's time to focus in on you. It's time to bring in these things for your life here as well, right? All right, guys, let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy. Thank you guys for liking it. Thank you for subscribing here as well, right? I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Gratitude list. That's what I said in the beginning of the reading. Like, I feel like you're like really taking a good hard look at what's all transpired, what's all happened up to this point. I feel like you're so grateful. I feel like you're happy. You're in love with your life. Like for the first time in a long time, Gemini, I feel like you can truly sit in your chair and say like, I'm grateful. Like my life is good. Like things are going in a positive direction here, right? Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. Stay grateful so you can keep receiving these blessings, so you can keep receiving these gifts here, right? If somebody leaves, be grateful for that. Like you have a whole opening for something totally new to come in for you here, right? All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day and I'll see you next time. Bye.